How is everyone doing today? How are you doing today? My girl, I am with my good friends, Tania here, and we're going to be talking hormones, energy, Reiki, lots of fun stuff today. But for those who don't know, this is my friend Tania. Oh my gosh, Tania, see, I always mix it up. Tania and I, we actually met years ago in Toronto at Equinox Yorkville. We worked there together, and we have been friends ever since. You know, we've went on our own paths, but we always gravitate back towards each other. And I'm just so happy to have you in my life.
Likewise.
How are you doing today, girl?
I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for inviting me here. It's very exciting.
Of course, yeah. So we're also, you know, still kind of testing our Facebook Lives. This is Tania's first. So we were having a little bit of technical difficulties. So for those out there who try Facebook Lives, so it wasn't working on your Safari.
That's right.
Platform, right? The Safari browser. So you have to either use Chrome or something like that. But yeah, we got it up and running. We got it figured out. Yay!
Thanks for your patience. All my fault. Sorry.
We will get through this. Amazing. So just to get into it a little bit, for those who don't know myself yet, my name is Deidre. I am a nutrition and fitness coach. Under the nutrition umbrella, I really focus on hormones, you know, lifestyle, mindset, everything like that. And then tying into fitness, I'm a movement specialist. So I really focus on strength training and training at end range of motions. So training for longevity and health, building bulletproof joints, all that lovely stuff. I really love and value holistic health. So thinking about the body, or sorry, the person as a whole, so thinking mind, body, spirit, which ties in what we're going to be talking about today, energy and Reiki. You know, I really am a true believer in energy, as everybody should be, because we're going to talk about, yeah, quantum physics, the first law of thermodynamics. So energy can neither be created, or sorry, it can't be created nor destroyed. Energy can only be transferred from one thing to another. So I really love and believe in everything is energy, which will bring us into Tania and what she offers to the world, and Reiki and your beautiful healing. So yeah, why don't you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about Reiki?
Thanks, Dee. Okay, so I am a healer, teacher, coach. I'm certified in Usui Reiki and Kundalini Reiki, and I'm also an intuitive coach and a teacher. I work in a variety of modalities, so Reiki would be one of them, cellular alchemy. I always have trouble saying that, cellular alchemy. I specialize in like treating traumas, like past life traumas, childhood traumas, emotional traumas, anxiety, depression. And I used to actually work in mental health, like way before UD. And I have my own energy healing practice where I offer healings both online and in person, and my own I have a very dedicated spiritual practice, and along with my, you know, psychology background and my fitness background, they all kind of combine, and they really influence quite a bit of my, how I do my healing sessions.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I actually did. I know I told you this, but I didn't fully complete the level 1 certification for Reiki, but I was definitely, I tried to get into it when I was in Toronto, but the timing just wasn't really right. But I do really love like chakra balancing and all of that stuff. So it's really powerful things, guys. That's why we're here, and I want to share it with you, and yeah, just get out there what Reiki is and how it ties into, you know, a sound mind and body. But yeah. So what else? What are the benefits? What would you say the benefits of Reiki would be?
Well, there's quite a few, but generally most people they usually use Reiki as a way for deep relaxation, regeneration, like cell regeneration, lots of healing. Most most people use it for that, but like it also goes very, very deep on a deeper level.
Yes.
It helps to relieve pain, like I said, anxiety, and fatigue. You actually, after a session, you tend to feel really, really fatigued. But that's just, things moving out. All the tension that we hold inside our body is just kind of released. It's kind of like a massage, but on an energetic level. And it really helps, and it really helps to kind of promote, just a balance, inner peace, finding some sense of harmony. And but like I said, it really works for healing traumas on a very deep cellular level. So there's so many things, but
oh yeah, for sure. And I love like the depth of it. A lot of things, in our world are, we see superficial, the outside layers of things, but definitely in terms of trauma, in terms of healing, you have to work on yourself, start within, and get down to that cellular level. And this is tying into energy again. Everything is energy. The furniture in our house, that's like atoms and molecules like jammed together. And then so what you're saying is Reiki is tying into that healing at that molecular level, which is so powerful. We have Valerie, Coach Valerie is watching. Hey girl, she's asking physical traumas, emotional traumas, or both for healing with Reiki.
Oh,
yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, physical trauma. So I'm going to mention something about that. That's actually a really good question, because emotional traumas will tend to manifest on a physical level. So you kind of can't really do one without the other. So
yeah, exactly. That's why I love holistic health. It all ties in together, right?
Yeah.
Like when you feel better, you do better. You're just a nicer person. Talking about myself, not you. But yeah, so I wanted to tie that into, the stress hormones. So that's where I really focus on. We talk about in the HOP90, the hormone optimization protocol. That's our 90-day program. Hey Mo. And we really tackle hormones like insulin. So insulin is the hormone that's related most to what we ingest, what we eat. Cortisol is our stress hormone. So I really thought that Reiki would tie in with the stress hormone, but also then estrogens and testosterone. And I was going to bring up PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome. That's kind of where I specialize too, with working with women and hormones, and so PCOS and fertility. I feel like there's definitely some healing that needs to go on. For those who don't know, PCOS is when you have multiple cysts on the ovaries, and it disrupts normal hormone function. So it leads to weight gain, anxiety, depression, lots of fun stuff, ladies. But, you go to the doctor and they'll say, just keep taking birth control. They prescribe birth control for a treatment, and I really don't like that. I don't want to keep putting synthetic hormones in my body. I want to heal naturally, which is why I love these natural or alternative medicines, as we can call them, to help heal the body. So yeah, do you have any like clients who have come to you for like fertility issues or PCOS? What are some of your clients look like that come to you?
Yeah, I've had quite a few. The majority of my clients are women, and ironically, it is something that a lot of women suffer in they hold a lot of the traumas. We tend to hold a lot of our traumas in our sacral chakra, and that's the second chakra. So the base is the first chakra, that's the root chakra, and then the level up is the sacral chakra, and that's where I actually had a client, she was trying to conceive and she kept getting miscarriages after miscarriage. And then she wasn't really, she had some kind of, I'm not sure what her exact diagnosis was, but she was just having a lot of trouble conceiving. And so she came to see me, and I was able to see, I'm able to see inside the body. And so I was able to find that the lining of her uterus, there was like a little bit of damage. And so um, through a lot of our sessions together, we worked on really uh, focusing in on the healing these cellular and some of the traumas that she had been suffering from on an emotional level, as well as, you know, past childhood traumas, past karmic life traumas. They're all being held in our DNA, in our cells. So we need to, with Reiki, that's how we um, um, are able to heal this particular, let's say, lesion. I don't want to use that word, but that's something, that's kind of what it does.
Right.
How
Okay. Beautiful.
powerful it is.
Right. And do you use crystals when you do your practice?
Yeah, most of the time I do. I
Mhm.
can use a lot. I do a lot of crystal healing. Crystals hold very, very high vibrations, and I usually put it on. Certain crystals are very effective in different parts of the body, so they all have a very strong connection to different areas of the body. So
I love that. I have a few that are charging in my windowsill.
yeah, like a good one is like if you want to use for the sacral, a really good crystal would be the carnelian. Carnelian is like a deep orange crystal, and you could just meditate with that, lay down, place it on your belly, like your lower abdomen, and just the vibration of that alone is very, very healing.
I love that. Yeah, yeah. And for those who don't know, there's 7 chakras, right? So there's like the crown and whatever, but then the sacral is, yeah, where a lot of our reproductive power comes from, or our, is it feminine energy? I don't know. Maybe I'm just throwing that out there.
We also have a lot of like trauma in the hips. So a lot of women have like tight hips, you know, and
Yes.
it prevents us from like maybe doing like a squat or anything like that, right? Just kind of aligning your hips and being able to work from the energetic place, and then be able to you know, heal all of the areas.
Yeah, for sure. I love it. Coach Val is asking, is Reiki always in person or possibly can you do it virtually?
Very good question. A lot of people are, you know, think that Reiki is only done in person, but it actually is done very effectively. In fact, this client that I was telling you about, I had never seen her in person, and we only worked virtually. So yes, it can be done because, as Deidre was saying earlier on, that Reiki is neither created or destroyed, it's only transferred, right? So
Yes.
very, very powerful energy, and it's really, really it's amazing how it works, even just on a, it's how Reiki works in this sense. To give people more of a concrete idea of how that can work virtually is, I usually do this with my clients who are much more like conceptual thinkers, so or rather concrete thinkers, is to think of like when you're thinking of somebody, and then maybe like, you know, 10-15 minutes later you receive a call from that very person that you were thinking of, and you're like, oh my god, I was just thinking about you. And then that's exactly how Reiki works, because your our thoughts have energy, and so
Yeah,
the energy is being like communicated through wavelengths. So that's how we're able to transfer the energy over.
exactly. Exactly. I love it. And that's it. It ties into the HOP90. We talk a lot about mindset. You know, what you speak, you bring into existence, you know, so it's whatever you're thinking, that's what you're attracting into your world. So our thoughts have very powerful things. And hey, Coach Holly, hey, girl. Can you see comments popping up on your end?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? Okay. It's like I couldn't before, but now they're popping up, so that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's huge. That's definitely huge. The power of our thoughts and our mind. It's a very beautiful thing. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Did you want to touch base on anything else? I know you have a free workshop coming up.
Yeah.
Well, when's that?
That's it's coming up on Monday. It's the summer solstice, and it's a free workshop. We're just going to be diving into some areas of like self-empowerment, how to tap into. We're going to do a little bit of a meditation with releasing some limiting beliefs, and then we're going to do a very powerful fifth dimensional light body activation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty intense. So it's 90 minutes, and you get it's power packed with lots of punches.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've heard of the fifth dimension.
Yeah.
Seems like a cool place to be.
Yeah.
I think are we moving? Is the whole world, do you think, like moving into that fifth dimension?
Definitely. But it's really, I really want to mention something about that, because, you know, we can only move in that direction if we're open and willing to. So,
right.
You know, I think there is a real push towards that. I think because people are starting to sort of like wake up a little bit and starting to ask themselves questions like, you know, what am I doing here? What's my life purpose? So, you know, we kind of dive into all of those questions, and that's how we move on a collective. Like, we are affected by the collective energy too. So naturally we're going to move in sync with the rest of the world, right? It's kind of natural process, but some might be held back a little bit more. Again, it just takes a little time to get there, right? But there's a frequency, not supposedly a place, right? So
that is right. Yes, yes, ladies, we are open, we are willing.
Awesome.
Got the girl tribe here, and Mo. No. But no, I appreciate you for taking the time to come on here and share your passion and allowing me to share my passion too. And I love that we are kind of intertwined. You know, we go hand in hand very well. So
yes.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next and where we're both heading. But if anybody has any questions or comments, definitely drop them below. You know, we'll probably hop on some more live talks too, because, you know, her and I go back. We've done, Tania did a bodybuilding competition too. So we've definitely been through some things together.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots more to come, guys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna head on over to Instagram and do our Instagram live and kill it on there. All right.
Everyone.
Okay.
And thank you, of course, especially you.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll see you in a hot minute. And thanks again, guys, for watching. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye.
Bye.